Hi, this is Stephan from Perpetual Equilibrium. Welcome back to this series of video. So this is now video 4, and we're going to now try to understand how we can apply a meditation in this new routine in Gurmat perspective. How can we now join things together? Hi, so this is now applying a meditation, mindfulness and meditation. So mindfulness is, we know it is widely used in an academic level, in an commercialized level too. So for what in my experience, and also through the teaching of my teachers, is that you have at the end of the day the mindfulness that we know out there, but also without is often used without a context. And we can see this actually so much meditation out there, and it's okay. But what I've learned, especially through my psychology degree and my doctorate right now, is that a lot of study shows that mindfulness could have negative effects, but that is because the way people teach often, there's no ethical boundaries. Okay, and what do I mean by that is that often mindfulness is used in so many ways. Often we have an audience, and we don't really know them. Okay, and that the role of the teacher here is to understand their audience first and find out their health conditions. Okay, because some people need to have a tailor practice. It could go according to their health, because at the end of the day, mindfulness enhances this your senses. So you gotta be more aware about yourself. Okay, and sometimes it just takes one session, and it's a total panic. So ethical boundaries, that is my first priority. And so if you have any health concerns, especially if you have kind of breathing difficulties, or if you have arthritis, if you have a few episodes of depression and you're not in recovery, I wouldn't advise you to do it right away. I would actually, I'd rather you contact me or contact other professionals that can help you to tailor the right mindfulness. Here we go. So I told you about right mindfulness. So this is where the go into this now, right mindfulness. Why? Because we can see there's wrong mindfulness. And it's important to understand who your teachers are. Okay, so we were talking about ego and mental afflictions, and how this affects our body and mind. So the body scan, for example, this is where it's important, because when people are constantly ruminating, I would say that they're always kind of their mind. They're like always there, thinking, oh my god, what's going on? How do I do this and that? And it's difficult. So the bodies can help people to bring them back down to their body, to this to a more secure home, I would say. Yeah. because we often, I would say, we live out of our body, really, think about it, always thinking. So the body tells you a lot about yourself. At the end of the day, when you're stressed all day, you don't realize that you only realize at the end of the day that you've got, sore neck, sore shoulders because you've been stressed all day. You've been storing all this stress throughout the day, and it's only now you realize. And that's okay, but with meditation, then this gave you the opportunity actually to be more aware more often. Okay, and so throughout the videos, we're gonna understand that this Gurmat perspective has its place in understanding our emotional affliction. So I would say anger usually what they say, especially in the Eastern tradition, that it attacks the liver. Okay, and also you may feel sweat, you may feel tense, and when you do meditation, especially the Buddhist kind, when you bring yourself to a more, I would say, tranquil, serene space, then you start to relax. And when you relax, actually, it's slightly painful because you're actually not aware about what's going on. So the body gives you so much information that we don't realize. Okay? So one tip I would say for a good practice is that find a space in your home or outside or more in your home, to that you gotta be comfortable and actually meditate often. Okay, because that creates an energy. I will come into this a bit later, but I'm taking as if there's a lot of people who don't know this, you see. So I will explain further. But we create a kind of energy, and this is our energy. There's an imprint that we leave behind us. And when you come back to this space, it's kind of, you find, wow, this is quite nice, actually. And two very basic understanding of mindfulness is we work with awareness, and awareness is quite important because when we are in fear and stress, we kind of, our awareness shrinks a lot because we're just overwhelmed by thoughts, okay, or feelings. So if a lovely triangle here, and on the top of my head, I think I remember, because I read so many articles, from reliable sources because of my PhD. So there's, I think it's Shapiro and Al 2004, is available on the internet. So what they discovered that, and which is relevant actually. So this is a bit of psychology. It's not complicated, I will show you. So intention. Intention, because at the end of the day, when we are in a rumination process, our intention is to stay there, okay? But it's away, it's far from us, okay? So intention with meditation is bringing this intention back slowly. So it's going to be a mind training, okay? And the instruction, it would be like to starting with the intention to scan your body, for example, okay? And it would be on purpose, okay? So rather than being in an automatic way of thinking, this time the object of meditation is the body, but you will be trained to pay attention on purpose, okay? So this is a process And with a more gentle attitude. So attitudes, we can understand this as non-self-judgment. Okay, so usually when we ruminate, it's because we are judging something. This is a problem. We are judging something. Now we can see that actually this is the opportunity to be less judgmental. Okay, because it's the judgment. As soon as you bring a judgment on something, you judge something. That's it. This is the process of rumination. Okay, so intention, attention, and attitude. Okay, so this is kind of the first part of awareness. In the next video, I will talk about a bit more in depth what I mean about all this. But that is the basic. I want to stay basic at the moment. So next, I would say that's a very important understanding of mindfulness and meditation. So that was more mindfulness. So now the meditation is important because I say that this is now time, like I said, it's time to transform this health. But it's time to restore this health by connecting ourselves to ourselves. Okay, but also connecting from within, and from within you're connected to a bigger picture, which the existence. Okay, so when with my understanding is this. Okay, if you just believe what I tell you without experiencing, I would say, you know what, just there's no point. Just try for yourself. So rather than believing me, because belief has this distance between you understanding what I'm trying to tell you, and the experience. So if I say, oh, be careful, I put my hand in the fire and it burns, and I said, don't go near it because it's quite dangerous for your life. And if for the next 20 years you don't know that what it really means because you never put your hand in the fire, what is the point? Okay, so what is important is, don't just believe me, actually trust yourself, trust your gut, and put your hand yourself in the fire. Okay, so it always starts with trust. Trust is important because it's a relationship you have with yourself. Simple. A relationship, you connect. Okay, trust and opposite to belief. Belief, you don't know what it really, is a separation. Trust is a connection. I think it's a good way to understand this, like that. Then there's a willingness. Remember attitude earlier? Willingness to try. Because with actually curiosity. So willingness, why? Because now realizing that we're not in control, that the ego is trying to take in charge of you. How do we transform that willingness through meditation when we sit with ourselves? Trust, willingness, and effort. Or discipline. Those are key. Okay? Discipline, because without the effort, you're not gonna get anywhere. Without the willingness either, and trust. So those are key. Okay, so this is the end of part 4. So now please follow me for part 5 of the series of the video, which will be about the mindfulness and meditation practice.